This isn't the easiest thing, especially with a cafe that's open. I've had to redo these so many times. I was hoping to get a whole bunch of these done today to get caught up from when we were having the technology problems. But here we go. Take 2 on the Thessalonians. And yeah, we did a lot of reading from 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And they're short chapters, but as we're reading through this, one of the things that should have come out for you, that being very clear, is that Paul loved this church. Paul loved these people. You can see just by reading through what he's written here that these are his children. He has such a love for them. And as a dad, he just wants to see them to grow. He wants to see them prosper. He wants to see them become more than what they are, to progress, to grow up. And so there's some things here that he's dealing with them. And one of them being that it's very easy for us to allow our faith to become theory, to allow what was taught just to become textbooks, and allow it to revert to some kind of law, because it's easier for us to, as we've discussed before, to live a law than it is to live a relationship. And we've been called into relationship. And out of the relationship comes our actions. So the law, we were told, would be written on our heart. And the reason it's written on our heart is because that's where Christ abides. And that's where we have communion with God. And that's where we love. And it is from there that we step into a desire to do what was taught, to live the words of Christ. And as Paul says, it's the kingdom is more than theory. It's more than just teaching. It's more than words. It is a demonstration. The kingdom of God is about power. It's about encounters with God. It's about that relationship. It's not living a bunch of rules. It's not living some sort of thesis. It is living a relationship. And so we're supposed to have these encounters. We're supposed to encounter God. We're supposed to meet with him. We're supposed to talk to him all throughout the day. We're supposed to be close to him. That's what it's all about, being close to him. And when we're not doing that, then we're really falling back into just following a bunch of words. And people get discouraged, and that's why they don't even bother reading through the Bible anymore, is because it's just a bunch of words. It has no impact on their life because it's outside of the context of relationship. And so we have a lot of people in the church right now that, their last encounter with God was 20, 30 years ago when they heard him call, and they received that call. They stepped into salvation, but they don't go outside of that. That's all the experience that they have. That's the only encounter. And so it's easy for them to not believe in miracles. It's easy for them not to believe in healings. It's easy for them not to believe that God communicates with us. It's easy for them to believe that we can't hear him because they don't experience it. And we have to chase after that. We've got to know. That's the entire purpose of the relationship, to have that fellowship with God. It's not for the millennia. It's not for eternity. It is for today. He wants fellowship with us today. So I just want to encourage you in that. Pursue him, love him, seek after him, and expect. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. Expect. Expect to hear from him. Expect to see miracles. And you will. God bless.